know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. The future of health is clear with Ritual. Daily essentials with good intentions for living life or creating it. Now, Ritual has the multivitamin for women, prenatal vitamins, a daily shake, and a multivitamin for men. Those are just some of their products. Ritual is easy to start and easy to cancel. Now, Ritual's team of scientists and nutritional experts are on a mission to turn your new healthy habit into a ritual. They offer free shipping, control of your own delivery date, free and easy cancellation, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So click the link in the description box and get started today at making Ritual part of your daily health regimen. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Good morning, my lovelies. Happy Monday. Hey, Mrs. Jordan. Hey, Sweet Dark Chocolate. Marlena Davis. Hey, Miss Jennifer Huff. Kamika Jones. Hey, everybody. Hi, I see you. Hey. The Ritual link will be put in the description box after this video. I'm actually on the road. And it was time for me to promote Ritual. I haven't promoted them in a while. So I got a little reminder earlier. God, where's our promotions? So please, I will put the link in the description box. Go on over there and check them out. They have all types of vitamins and, health products, shakes, all that stuff. I actually use the products, okay? I don't push nothing that I don't use. I love the shake, protein shake. So go on over there and get you some. Child, did y'all watch that memorial service for Kevin Samuels over there on Dennis Sperling on his channel? I have thoughts about it. I could not wait to come up here and give you my commentary. Hey, Tam, Darby. Hey, Life with the Leonard family. Susie Davis Jones, my moderator. Monica Reyna, my moderator. Good morning, ladies. Child, did y'all watch that goddamn memorial service? Now, I couldn't wait to come and talk to you guys about this. And the people that are catching the replay, man, oh man, is all I have to say. Now, there are a few things that I caught right off the bat. I said, oh, this is an old ranky dank because they don't got no money. Okay. They don't have access to Kevin's money. All right. So we're going to talk about it. Okay. The mother, they had the mother. She spoke. You can tell, she's an elderly woman up there in age. You definitely tell that she doesn't know anything about the internet, social media, none of that. She did not even know that her son was famous. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say the man was famous. I would say that, he was a YouTuber that was definitely well known for controversial remarks. But I would not say that he was a celebrity and that he was famous. That there's a difference. And there's a difference between being a celebrity and there's a difference between, from being notorious because you're a controversial figure. Okay. There's a difference. All right. Go Google the definition of the word celebrity. Okay. He was not a celebrity. So we're going to talk about a few things. We're just going to get into it, okay? Because I said these people up here, they are really, really milking this. And the who's up next question came up, and what's up next for the Manosphere, and who's got next. And I said, who got next? Well, what is this? Some kind of assembly line? And then lo and behold, one of them OCG guy, I don't know who he is, referred to it as an assembly line. I said, well, do Lord. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this gas. Let me get this gas thing, and I gotta use my phone. So hold on a second. I said, well, do Lord. They referred to it as an assembly line. I said, well, shit, at least they know. So we're gonna talk about it. Now, Mr. Kevin Samuels, we all know that he, passed away. God bless his soul, may his soul rest in peace. We're not speaking negatively on anyone that has passed on. But we ain't no fake ass bitches over here either. Okay. A lot of y'all didn't really even know who he was. A lot of people shit, his own mama didn't even his own mama didn't even know who he was, honey. So I don't know why everybody y'all better put some respect. Kevin said, bitch, his mom ain't even know he was famous. His mom didn't even know what the hell he was doing. I know all these people knew Kevin. Child, they had the mama up there. So, the mama did not know that Kevin was famous, honey. The mama did not know. Okay. Now, Dennis Berlin, he put together an online memorial service, and excuse me, Jack. Excuse me. Get out of my channel. Okay. I'm just getting started. We ain't even 7 minutes into the goddamn. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Stop interrupting people and stop being rude and disrespectful. Okay. You guys want to preach this message that you have in the manosphere, but you guys are disrespectful with it. Have you ever heard of comedic banter, opening up your video with comedic banter and interaction? I'm interacting with my subscribers and viewers. We're going to get to his impact. Okay? Like, please don't do that. And don't be disrespectful because you'll be blocked. I have snipers in the building. Don't disrespect me ever. All right. So, you got me messed up, honey. I know who I am and I know my value. I ain't one of them women that run over there and need some type of counseling or, you know, guidance from the manosphere. I know who I am. Loved, valued. I know who I am. Don't you ever disrespect me. I don't know you. I'm not your woman. Don't disrespect me, honey. Thank you, Susie. Let him go right on up the hill. They jump up in here and be trying to talk disrespectful to females. I'm not your woman, honey. Better go on and talk to your woman like that. Hello. Now, like I said, hold on, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody send me. Woo! Child. I just spent $119 on my goddamn gas. Yeah, I just filled my tank up. $119. Ooh, somebody send me some money, Lord. Please bless me with some money. 119 to fill this goddamn shit up. Ooh. Child, they killing me. All right, but let's go. Okay, so okay, life with the Leonard family. Like, don't talk to me like that. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I mean, you can have a message, definitely, but this ain't the time. I'm just getting started. Like, I'm opening up. I'm talking to my people. Like, don't disrespect me. And that's the thing. Your message will be lost when you interject with the disrespect. Your message is lost. So whatever it is that you want to talk about, Kevin Samuels and what he did it. You didn't learn shit. If that's what he was to the community, well, then you didn't learn nothing because you're very disrespectful. See, that's the thing. They want to preach this message, but they want to be disrespectful with it. So the message just is lost at that point. Nobody wants to hear shit you got to say because you're disrespectful. I don't need no instruction from a man that I ain't dealing with. What I need instruction from some man I don't know. Child, please. I don't know what you're doing in your private life. Yeah, Tam, I gotta go to work, child. I'm one of those that have I work two jobs. I do like a little part-time thing at a chiropractor's office. And that's what I talk to you guys in the morning, sometimes on the way in. And then I also have a work from home job that I do too. So yeah, during the morning, during the daytime, I have to go out and about. Yep. So I try to fill up on Monday and make that last all through the week. And I don't go nowhere but to work and home, child. I don't use my gas nowhere else. Um, right, Jen. Jen says, I think he reached a lot of already hurt people. Exactly. And then when they come up against anyone that is already strong and solid, now you're headstrong and you're disrespectful. So like get away from my stream because you're interrupting and taking me off subject. Okay. And I apologize you guys for having to handle that real quick. But you're not going to come over here and talk to me like that because I don't need any instruction. I'm not looking for any instruction. And see, that was going to be part of my message. Like, okay, so let's get into it. All right. So they have the online memorial service for Kevin Samuels, right? And well, it's 413 there. It is 465 here. 465. Okay? 465. That's where we at. $4.65 just cost me $113 to fill up this tank. And I have a truck. So, so yeah, they had the memorial service and Dennis Sperling, okay, so he has come out to be the family friend, and he's speaking for the family, and he's representing Kevin and his family. Well, first of all, the mother, she didn't know that Kevin was famous. So this tells me that she did not know Dennis Sperling prior to this funeral. Okay. She didn't know, prior to this event, prior to, him passing on. She did not know Dennis Sperling. She didn't even know anything about her son's life because Kevin seemed to keep that separate from his family. The family does not have access to his money. That's what I gather. So they're not able to give him some huge homegoing service. Okay. Now, this is how I look at this. The lead attorney, Dennis Sperling, all these men that are in the Manosphere, they should have come together and did a big ass going home service that would be televised and all these things because they got the money. The lead attorney got it to do it. He's got it alone by himself to do it. You see all those super chats and all that money he make? What he say? He said he make $50,000 a month on YouTube. I make a lot of money on YouTube. I make a lot of money on YouTube, right? He says he makes a lot of money, $50,000 a month on YouTube. So why didn't you get together and why didn't y'all band together and get this done? Okay, so no, they had a rinky-dink online memorial service. And it seems to me because the family probably wants to just do it privately, have a little home going, because they didn't realize that Kevin was famous. And his ceremony. So the mother didn't know anything about that. Have to do this. Now, I looked at that GoFundMe, and you can tell by the pronunciation, was fake. So family not have access to anything of his, because close. Because if they were, they would be able to, properly handle in a family. They gonna have a service, and they have an obituary, the obituary, and that'll be passed out to the people coming and all that. But it just seems really strange, like the way this is taking place. They do an online thing. You got the lead attorney. You got these people that are speaking. It's no family members. It's just the mom. The aunt was there. Another elderly woman. There's no family member speaking. There's no daughter. There's no father. It just seems very family estranged. It speaks to me that he had no dealings with his family. He was making money, and he was all to himself. It was a private affair. They didn't really know to what extent of what he had, because while yes, he was online and he was on YouTube, he wasn't one of those that needed security when he walked out and about. If he went in a grocery store or walked around, he might have not been known by the people that was in his community, like where he lived, and it was a well-known area. Those people don't really be knowing who people are. He wasn't one of those. That he still had the type of life where he could still walk around and lead a life without having to be bombarded by people and fans if he were to go out. Let's just keep it real. He was famous on YouTube. It's the Tasha K effect, the same thing, where yeah, everybody knows her and she's big and well known on YouTube. But if you go out in the street and ask who she is, and people be like, who? Tasha who? It's like, yeah, you're valued on YouTube in this community, but don't nobody really know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. That's what it seems like to me. So they had the little thing, the mom spoke, and like I said, I just was getting what I was getting from it. I got, this woman don't know anything about her son. She talked about I want to give thanks to the first responders. She didn't really realize who she was talking to, and who, to what audience she was speaking to. And it just seemed like Dennis Sperling wants to exploit this relationship that he's building with her and try to pass it off as I've been a friend of the family. No, man, you just met this woman. You just met this woman. You don't know who she is. She don't know who you is. Okay, she's just trusting what you're saying. Okay, because you might be showing pictures and you might be saying you can recall times where you spent with Kevin, but she barely spent any time with Kevin. So she's taking it with a long grain of salt, like, oh, okay, but you don't know the ins and outs of that family dynamic. So just stop with the frauding, okay? So the question, who's up next and what's the future for the Manosphere? Now, I guess his name was OCG, OSG. I don't know. You guys correct me. I don't know who it was. But first, the lead attorney, I found it interesting that they had the lead attorney speak at that segment, like they used him as the mouthpiece for that segment, as what's up next for the Manosphere, who's, the next one up. And I would like to, he would like to think that he's the so-called next one up. But this OCG interjecting like, honey, let me tell you this. There is no next one up in a sense. We are all, he said that no one person can replace Kevin Samuels. Like it might take 5 of us. It might take, there's 50 Kevin Samuels. And Kevin had an army behind him. This is basically what he was saying, you know, one person can't fill his shoes. We all, okay, well, if y'all all should be banding together to replace the Kevin Samuels, y'all all should be banding together to get that funeral together. Okay. All right. Get that funeral together, going over there with his mom and make sure that this man is laid to rest. People want to see a funeral. Where's the man's body? Okay. What you can do something online. If you were going to have a service. Now, I don't know, was that the actual funeral or was that just a memorial, like a repast? I don't know if that's maybe what that was. But, the actual funeral, they didn't say it was a funeral. They said memorial service. So I'm like, okay, this is just maybe a preamble. There's going to be a funeral. I don't know. No. So his mom did not pass. His mom is living. She was speaking. All right. No. So the mom did not pass. Nope. The mom was up there speaking. Okay. And she didn't show her face. It was just a record, she was speaking over the phone or whatever. Or she wasn't on the actual StreamYard. She was on the phone. That's how it seemed. And they just had it playing into the StreamYard. So we still don't know. I mean, we don't know if that was her or not. Honey could have imposters. For all we know, we still ain't seen nobody face. We ain't seen a family person come up in front of no cameras or anything speaking to. And so if people want to say this, all right, well, that's their family. That's their right to privacy. If they are telling you that this man is a public figure and there's a lot of people that feel lost without your son and your family member, they want to see, and they want to hear from you and want to hear from his family and they want to see him laid to rest and all that, then if they know this and they've been told this, then you would think that a family member would come to the forefront, they would show their face, they would give a press conference, they would do something. But this cryptic, this behind the scenes, no visual, it's odd. And I don't want to hear anything about, well, they're elderly, they don't know. No, there's plenty of other things. You got the daughter, you got a father, you have other people in the family besides the mom and her sister, she said, that was next to her. Where's the father? Where's the daughter? The daughter is in her 20s. So, if you have an estranged relationship with your dad, I get it, but he's dead now. So all that, respectfully, you want to compartmentalize that and get this done, get this memorial done, get this funeral done, and speak for the family, have a representative other than a Dennis Sperling, someone that is from YouTube. There should be someone else from that family stepping up and speaking. See, y'all taking YouTube way too, I get it that y'all had this icon and y'all had this person that was a leader, but this is a time of family. When someone passes on, this is a time, not the lead attorney, not a Dennis Sperling, not people from an online community. His family need to be speaking. People need to see their faces, right? That's how I see it. That's just my opinion. I don't see a uncle, a cousin, a nephew, nobody. And he has nephews. I've been on their Facebook pages. He's not an only child. He might be an only child and say he's an only child from his mother, but he's not an only child from his father. And he said on the interview with Vlad that he has other siblings and he knows some of them. So why is some of them not speaking? There's nobody that wants to speak for Kevin Samuels. That says a lot. It doesn't, no, there's no such thing. Y'all tripping. Clearly his family is private. No, that's no. Nope. Nope. No, you're wild. No, you're wild. No, stop it. That is not normal. That's not normal. There's no such thing as a private when it comes to a funeral, now he's private, but he can be public when he wants to give instruction and tongue lash and rebuke everyone when he wants to give instruction and tell people how to live high value lives and how to, curtail their lives to get a man and to get a husband and to get and don't nobody want you. You're gonna die alone. And he ain't private with that shit. Right? So if he's gonna be preaching high value and he's gonna be preaching all of this, where's your family? Why is your family life not high value? See, that's the thing that you guys forget. Everything must be in order. Everything must be lined up. Everything must be in a row. Right? These people want to make money and capitalize off of the conversation. Shouldn't be about who's up next, what's up next. You're not going to be able to fill Kevin Samuels' shoes. There was only one Kevin Samuels. There was only one Kevin Samuels. Okay. So y'all want to sit up here and talk this shit about, oh, he was private. His family's private. No, he did not have a relationship with his family. Let's just keep it real. They don't know what to do because they don't know how to handle the situation because they didn't know he was this valued in the YouTube community with his peers in the Manosphere. They knew nothing about it. So they don't know what to do because they don't know anything about it. That's what this is. These people have no access to his finances. There's no one in line. He doesn't have any type of paperwork, who he's leaving anything to. That's selfishness. That's not high value. When you're high value, your shit is in order. Your shit is in order. When you're high value, you got your paperwork in order. High value ain't just money and suits and watches and cologne. High value is your shit is in order. You got a will. You have your paperwork in order. If something was to happen to you, your family know where to go and get your paperwork, where your insurance is at, everything. They know what to do. Right now, everybody, they lost. They got people from YouTube doing an online memorial. Yeah, okay. That man he did not have a relationship with his family, period. And that's a shame. That's a shame. So that's what that is, okay? That's what that is. The family did not know anything about Kevin. They didn't know that he, had these things. And it seems to me that he was very selfish with what he did have. He was selfish with it. And, he didn't organize his life to the point where people would know what to do in the event of his passing. So now they trying to make and do the best that they can with the little pennies that they got to rub together. So of course a Dennis Sperling or someone like that reach out to you and say, this is what we need you to do. Okay, if they so private, why was it necessary to have her on the stream? See, that was another thing to pull at your heartstrings. That's to show you, yeah, we know her, we know the family. See, I got his mom on the line. Okay, so if they so private, what she needed to be up there for? If they're so private, why she needed to be at the memorial service if they're so private? No, that was the added feature so that it'll have you believe that Dennis Sperling knows the family. Oh, he really know them because look, the mom is speaking. That's what that was. Okay. That's what that was all about. That man does not know his family. The lead attorney, all of these men are sitting back, and I'm going to tell you what's going to come next. Let me tell y'all what's going to come next. Because, see, this is not a formal video. This is just really my commentary. But I'm going to put together, oh, yeah, y'all know one is coming with some receipts. I'm going to put it together because I'm going to show y'all this man ain't had no relationship with none of his family members, none of that. He was estranged from his family, and there's reasons for that, and we're going to find it. I'm going to find it, okay? Because, see, you can't tell a person's story without telling all of it. Y'all want to know all the ins and outs of everybody up here on YouTube. You want to know all my motherfucking business. But when it comes to a Kevin Samuels or come to a person that you like, oh, it's private. Don't do that. Don't expose him. But you want to know everything about your about me, somebody that only got 13,000 subscribers. When people talking about me, you tuning in. But here it is. This is Kevin damn Samuels, somebody that preaching high value, tearing women apart. Women that clearly are wounded when they get up there. And that's why I don't understand. This is what I said. I don't even know none of them men. This whole conversation of who's up next, I wouldn't give a damn if who was up next, who was up third, who was up fourth. Because I don't watch none of them. Because I don't go nowhere where I'm not wanted and valued. I'm not going to go into an audience already the underdog and sit there and have to pedal my way out. No, I'm not doing that. Y'all can do that if y'all want to. I don't go places where I'm not valued or wanted. So I don't know anything about them men. I don't know anything about that Manosphere. I've never watched that channel, any of their channels. I've never even watched a whole Kevin Samuels video. So I wouldn't even know what they're over there preaching or talking about because I don't need to run to a community where I'm already considered less than. So then if these people are already viewing me as a problem, I'm already low valued in their eyes. What the hell do I have business with being over there? What are we going to discuss? I'm going to spend a lot of time defending myself. That's what that is. It's a setup. I'm not going over there. And see, that's what I just didn't understand about women, that why do y'all, because, but it's that thing that women have that I'm not like the rest syndrome. Oh, they not gonna do me like that because yeah, I got a good job. I own my own business. So when I get up there, honey, I'm pretty. I wear a dress size 3. I'm 115 pounds, honey, and I look good. I'm light skinned, long hair, green. The whole thing that I'm high value. This whole image. I'm not saying that that's high value. I'm just saying that that's the image, that they try to throw out at you. And that's everyday looking women. We're considered the underdog. So the women that go over there that think that they're high value and he'll shoot your ass down too. They'll find something to shoot you down about. So why keep going over there? I don't watch that mess. Don't watch it and won't be watching it. But how can you be having a conversation? This is about someone's life and legacy. A memorial service is about someone's life and legacy. They got shit up in there talking about the what's going next for the Manosphere, who's going to take the charge and who's going to lead the charge. First of all, Kevin Samuels didn't even realize he was going to the Manosphere. Okay, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay, when he started his journey, he was doing the colognes and all that, and he just happened to land up in the Manosphere because he started, watching some of their videos. He started seeing what was going on, and then he started analyzing his own analytics, and he happened to land over there in that Manosphere. Okay, that's how that went. He happened to land over there, and he shot past them. He went past them, went past the O'Sheas, and went past them. The founders, he flew past them because of his character, his image, how he was coming across. People gravitated towards him. So you won't be able to replace him because there's not going to be another Kevin Samuels because God only made one Kevin Samuels. And the fact that they are having that conversation tells you exactly what type of men they are and what their objective is. It is all about money. Okay? It is all about who's going to be able to have this same effect and be able to bring in those type of dollars that Kevin Samuels brought in. That's when they say who's up next. That's what they mean. Because Kevin Samuels wasn't the leader of the Manosphere. Let's just keep it a buck. He didn't create the Manosphere. right? He just flew past the Manosphere leaders and founders and people that was the ones that were leading it. Okay? He was not the Manosphere leader. He just had something about him. That's all it takes to go viral these days. You have to have something about you. You got a spark, something that draws people to you. And that's what they're all aspiring to be. To have that effect, to have that polarizing effect, to garner money and views. What effect did he have on the community? Where's the philanthropy? Where's the legacy he left behind? All the articles that I read are talking about how he tore down Black women. I don't see anything about legacy and philanthropy and how he went to this school and gave all this money and he put a park and he did this for the community and he did that. All I see are articles about how he tore women down. I don't see anything about any pluses. Nothing. His legacy is what he left behind in the press. Okay, so if he was such a fabulous man, why is that not in the press? When people pass away, usually their endeavors and the things that they've done, it's in the press. They have that listed. He was such a great man. Although he was controversial, he was a great man that did this, that, and the other in the community. Where's that? Where's that? If somebody can point me to an article that is not from a YouTuber that knew Kevin Samuels, that's not from the Manosphere, I need a third party. I need an outside source. Excuse me, SGTV, can you block them? Don't you ever talk to me like that. I don't know if you're a white person, but first off, I don't have nappy hair. I'm not a nappy headed anything. So I don't know who you're talking about. Don't you ever disrespect me. You go disrespect your nappy headed wife. Because I don't have nappy hair. And if I did have nappy hair, I would be proud of it. I'm proud of my nappy hair. But I don't have nappy hair. But if I did have nappy hair, I would be proud of it. You speaking on something that you don't know. Don't you ever talk to me like that. Go disrespect your wife. I'm not your wife, not your woman. You don't know anything about me. Don't you ever disrespect me. And this is the things that they do. You got me twisted. I am not one of those weak-minded women that's going to crawl, cry, and go running in the corner because you disrespected me. That's not how. These are men that follow Kevin Samuels. This is the example. These are the type of men that they are. Like, don't you ever come over here and disrespect me like that. And all of you that are sitting here listening and watching, if you ever have the courage to jump bad in my chat, you will be blocked. Don't disrespect me because what I said is true. If it was anyone else, this is because you like Kevin Samuels. Oh, fucking well. He died. Oh, well. That's what happens. People die. But don't have your life all in a shambles and your life is thank you. I see the $10. Don't have your life all in a shambles and leave your life all unorganized after you preached all this high value shit to everybody. Don't have your life like that. Kevin Sam, first of all, I don't know anything about him going in on Black men. What I do know is that he had the cologne thing. First of all, I didn't watch Kevin Samuels. And Black women have enough of people going in on them. We are already, considered the just like Black men, we are already considered the low man on the totem pole. Black women already have a lot of weight to carry, raising a family, raising children, a single parent home. Fathers not in the home. If they do have fathers, the men are irresponsible, running the streets, cheaters, alcoholic, drug addicted, fucking gang members, fucking abusers. Like, Black women already have it hard. So when you have a man that comes out and don't value what Black women, all Black women, bring to the world, Of course, women are going to be upset. I do know what I'm talking about. I said I didn't watch some of the earlier videos, but when I did my research, I did watch them. And I don't see him going in on black men. I seen him actually standing up for women until he realized that the money was in the negative message and it was making a spectacle out of women. That's where the money was at, because that's what y'all want to hear. Y'all want someone to come and tell y'all and stroke your ego, because you know that your ass ain't worth shit. That's why. Because you know that you ain't worth shit, that you done left the black woman out high and dry. And then because a man came along and told you that your ass was something, now it was, oh, hey, he's a savior. Now, come on, don't get me started, because I really tell the truth about y'all men. You don't want me to get started. No, nobody even knew who he was, Jen. Please, don't even get me started. Don't get me started about these black men and men that are running in around in this community, the actual average black man that we have, everyday black women have to choose from. These are the men that you wasn't talking about, honey. You were talking about the high value men, honey. He discarded half of y'all. Half of y'all he didn't even wasn't even speaking to. His audience of, man, let's just keep it a buck. He said you need to make $10,000 a month or more for 3 to 5 years. Was you making that? Hell no. And I can tell you wasn't making that because I can tell the way you got your name spelled. And I can tell the way your grammar and how you typing in this goddamn chat. You ain't no high value man in Kevin Samuels' eyes. So why you up here defending and capping for him? He wasn't speaking to you. He was speaking to the man that makes $10,000 a month and been doing that for 3 to 5 years. A man that can add value to the group. He knows what it takes to be there. He smell good, look good. He own a business, and all the bitches want him. It wasn't you, Jared. He wasn't talking about you. He wasn't talking about you, dear. Child, they know. Listen, you better tell them who they talking to. You better tell them who they talking to. He wasn't talking to you, Jared. He was talking to the high value nigga. Okay? He was talking to that nigga that makes $100,000 a year. Okay? $10,000 a month, maybe. He might not even been talking to the $100,000 a year. He said $10,000 a month. You had to be making that for 3 to 5 years. Yes. And yes, I use the N word because that's some ignorant ass shit. That's ignorance. That's ignorance. So we're going to call, that's, you know what? That's what I'm going to start calling these men. These Kevin Samuels followers and these Manosphere, I'm going to start calling them niggas, because a nigga is an ignorant person. So I'm going to start calling them niggas. That's what they are, cooning and buffooning ass niggas. That's what I'm going to start calling them. Now, my black men, my dear and near and dear to heart black men that work every day, that provide for their families, that, you know, they love on their queens, they love on their children, they take care of their sons, they are examples in the communities. Those are my black men. Those are my soldiers that we stand for. But them niggas, them coons, them buffooning fucking bojangle ass coons, that's what we gonna call them. Coons. Coon niggas. Now, because I was a nappy head, I'm nappy headed. I'm a nappy headed and don't know a damn thing about me. I'm nappy headed though. That's the first word you're gonna use. Nappy headed. Bitch, I'm glad, girl. Honey, I'm glad my hair is nappy. That means it's strong rooted. That means my shit ain't gonna break off, honey. I could throw some braids up in that shit, take it out. My hair is still standing. Get out of here. Y'all better go somewhere and sit down. You don't know who you talking to, because I ain't one of them. I'm not her. I'm not her. But it amazes me, these men that really, you know, like stand for him, and he wasn't even talking to y'all. Like he said, you're not have high value. You're not making 10,000. What man, the average man that's on YouTube that's in my chat right now, he ain't no damn high value man. The men that's over here, honey, they everyday average working men. So Kevin Samuels wasn't even talking to you. And the reason why I know, because I know my goddamn analytics. And I know who watch my channel. And the men that watch my channel, they don't make no $10,000 a month. Because I got that in my analytics. YouTube tell us everything. I keep telling y'all fools, YouTube analytics tell you down to the where your people live at, what demographic they in, how much money they make, all that goddamn shit. The algorithms is a trip. And if you don't pay attention to what's going on out here in this world, we're going to be, everything that we got going on in life is going to be judged by algorithms. They're going to be able to tell you about your whole life story through an algorithm. That's what they're getting. That's what they're moving towards. Okay? That's what they're moving towards. Everything's going to be in algorithms. Your health, your finances, the probability of you dying from cancer, all this is going to be determined by algorithms. So y'all better pay attention. And like I said, I know that the men that watch my channel, they don't make $10,000 a month. And they damn sure if they do, they just started. Child, please. But the next thing that I see coming with this, I see coming, somebody's going to try to get a hold, that Dennis Sperling's going to try to get a hold of Kevin Samuels' YouTube channel. Okay? Because see, that's what they want. They want access to that YouTube channel because they know that's where that money at. That's where the views right now, it's still making money. That thing is still rolling. The videos are still there. His channel is still up and it will remain up because he didn't have nobody designated. There's no a power of attorney. There's nobody head of a state. There's none of that. And when a person passes away that has these type of assets, money involved in YouTube, and like royalties that are going to constantly come, there has to be some type of estate set up. So the mom has to set up stuff like that. And if she's not mentally inclined and intelligent and knows anything about that, she don't know nothing about YouTube and all that. And I bet you Dennis is behind the scenes. I bet you he's trying to finagle and figure out a way to get his hands on that damn YouTube channel. Okay? That's why he wants to have interest and stake in knowing that mother, because he wants access to that YouTube channel. He wants her to turn over access to him because YouTube is not going to give it to him. He's got to have the passwords. He's got to know all that to get in there right now. If he were to want it right now, he would have to log in and be able to just take control of it. But legally, because he's dead, YouTube is just going to leave that thing rolling. It's just going to play. And the money, it's just that AdSense. It's just going to be going to that bank account wherever it's set up at until the family goes and steps in and gets control of his assets. Okay? So I'm telling you, that's what's coming next. That's what that Dennis Sperling don't give a damn about no Kevin Samuels. He cares about what's coming for his pocket and his interest. Mark my words. Mark my words. He gonna get access to that goddamn YouTube channel. Mark my words. Don't tell when you see it happen, be like, oh my God, Sweep, he said it. Because there shouldn't be any conversation about who's up next, who's this, who's that. Because if someone is passed on, all you should be concerned with right now is representing their legacy, bearing them, moving on. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of their family, making sure that all of that is, in order. But running around here and trying to figure out who's going to be the next person to be the next Kevin Samuels. First off, you can never replace anyone. Damn, that's how much so you that high value to your group, honey, because they ready to replace your ass already. They already talking about who's up next and who's going to replace you. They shouldn't be using words like that, honey. Replace next. Well, damn, he ain't been in the ground. Is he in the ground yet? And y'all talking about replacing the man. God damn. Ain't it just like a nigga? Ain't it just like a nigga? Ain't even in the ground yet. Well, D. Jones, doesn't it go to the probate and the children take control? Well, if you don't have a will, you don't have anything set up like that, I would think that that's how it could go. But if you have an executor, if you get someone that is executor over, and they put together an estate and they have an executor, then that's how it would go. Right. His mother isn't next to kin. Wouldn't it be his only daughter who's an adult? Exactly. But see, we sitting up here trying to. I'm not a lawyer, legal professional. I would have to go research that to figure out how that would go. And I don't know what they got going on in their personal family. All I can do is just make an observation. I have no idea, but it just appears to me that it's unorganized and it's all out of order. And the fact that the daughter has yet to, come up, cam up, the family's not camming up together. We don't see the grandmother, daughter, nephews, father, anybody cammed up as a unit, because everyone was dispersed when he passed. There were no relationships. When you have relationships, then you would see that. We don't see that because it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So I'm getting ready to go because I have reached my destination. But we will be putting together a formal video later on it. I'm going to do some more research, do some more digging, and I'm definitely going to put this together because this just seems, it just seems very strange. It's odd. I don't want to hear the conversation about he's private, they're private. No, no, that family was not, it was not close. It was estranged, and that's okay. That's okay. That's normal in the Black family. Okay? Okay? You guys stop with the fake shit. That's normal in a Black family. Dispersed all over the place. No will. Can't bury a person. You need to do a GoFundMe. You need to do a fundraiser in order, chicken dinners and fish dinners in order to pay for somebody's funeral. That's how Black people get down. Y'all just finding out that Kevin is really a Black man, huh? Y'all thought that he was this Black man and a white man in a Black man body? Y'all just figuring out that Kevin was a nigga just like you. Y'all thought that he was a goddamn superhero. And you're finding out that he's not. And everybody's scrambling around to try to, oh no, we can't make him look like this. He can't go out like this. Oh, he can't go out like this. I don't know. Oh my God. He cannot go out like this. We got to do damage control. Nah, nigga. He ain't had no goddamn life insurance, health insurance, no nothing. He fell over in that goddamn Hortensia. He fell over on Hortensia. When she said her name on that, honey, when she said her name on that damn 911 call, they said, what's your name? Hortensia. Shit, she was crying when they asked her name. She got right. Hortensia no nesera. Shit. He fell on over on Hortensia. But I love y'all. I'm kidding. No, he was not prepared. Child, don't be sitting up here crying and acting like, oh, woe is me. Kevin Samuels. Listen, I did not watch Kevin Samuels. And hey, it's terrible he passed away, but honey, knock it off. It is not that serious. Hortensia. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye.